Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. I've been kind of busy. Um, Life's been doing what it does. So with that in mind, y'all, I want to share a quick story with y'all, right? So for those of y'all that really know me, I don't smoke marijuana. I have no judgment for people that do. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. So I had an edible, y'all. Let me tell you, the first night I took half of a 10 milligram one. Second night I took half of a 10 milligram one, right? Follow me, I'm going somewhere with this. So I didn't have one the third day. So I'm like, man, let me get to the store. Because these edibles, they help me sleep. I'm not a good sleeper. I do a lot of tossing and turning. So it worked out, right? So by the third night, literally, y'all, it's only been 48 hours. I've convinced myself that I need these things to be able to get a good night's sleep. So I'm on a chase, right? I went to a couple spots. I jump in with somebody else. I only took a credit card with me, not a debit card, right? So I find out that these dispensaries, they can't accept credit cards yet due to some sort of law that still needs to be passed. But anyway, I end up at a spot that I didn't want to go to. Now I feel like a fiend. And I end up not getting gummies, but actually, they're called lozenges, right? So they're 10 milligrams. It's got 10 milligrams of THC. I don't know no better, y'all. I'm a newbie. So, take this edible. It took about 45 minutes for it to kick in. But y'all, when I tell you, when this strawberry lozenge kicked in, I was stuck. I started giggling and carrying on. My TV wasn't on. I'm just in my room laughing, right? So then the paranoia kicks in. I'm like, hey, put the TV on. The kids come down the hallway, you in here giggling, and you ain't doing nothing except looking at this blank screen. Now, I think this, I automatically start laughing again, right? So boom, I put the TV on. I sit on the bed, I'm giggling, right? I get a call. I'm like, hey, I want to get in the bed, but I can't. My body won't. I'm halfway laying on the bed, y'all. Like, the upper half of my body is on the bed, my feet still on the floor. I'm on the phone. I'm like, I just want to get in the bed. And I want this laughing to stop. But I can't stop laughing. And I can't make my body get on the bed, right? But it brought to mind this the following day when I get up. I said, this edible, right? And this is not, it's funny, but it's not funny. But this edible kind of had me rethinking everything I thought about addicts. Let me tell y'all why. In that short span, I was able to convince myself, my psychological self, that I was not going to be able to sleep if I didn't get an edible that third night. It also led me to take an edible that was higher in milligrams than the ones I took the previous night. So it brought to mind that when we think of addiction, if we're never in it or have never experienced it, we don't know the psychology behind that. I consider myself to be a strong-minded person, right? But by day 3, I'm chasing a sleep. Now, of course, it's different from chasing a high, but it's still a chase. So I'm chasing the sleep, and I went to like 3 different dispensaries, y'all, before I kind of was just like, all right, I'm gonna buy something here because they take this card. So with that in mind, I had to say to myself, like, our judgments are real. They are real. And we don't often think of things that we've never experienced. We just kind of like, oh, they're a crackhead. Oh, they're a fiend. Oh, he's a dope fiend. She's a, cokehead, powderhead, whatever. But it made me realize just how quickly addiction can take over. And I am in no means trying to offend anybody or liken my situation to those who are in the throes of addiction. my point is, it happened, and it happened so fast. I was worried about, not scared, but worried about getting the same quality of sleep that I had the 2 previous nights. That I actually went and got something else that was a little stronger than what I had taken, previously. And it was an eye-opening moment for me. It showed me just how quickly things can take over. And keep in mind, for me, much like people who try crack the first time, that first day, that first initial day that I took half an edible was my first time ever trying it. So I want us to just be mindful about, how we think about things and how we view things when it comes to addiction. Y'all be blessed. Have a good day. I'm got about 12 minutes before I got clocked in for work. Yeah, stay up. You got one thing to do today. One thing to do. And that's to be happy with you. Y'all stay blessed.